Hello beauties, Shaz here, and we are doing another to buy or not to buy today. In these videos, I talk myself out of buying any new makeup releases on camera. Hopefully in the process, I can also inspire you to buy less makeup, opt for using the makeup that you already own. We don't need so much makeup. We probably have a dupe for what's releasing. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and let's jump in. Okay, y'all, candle for today is Snow Day. This is from an older Trader Joe's candle. And quickly mentioning that on my nails, I am wearing Clionadh's Chalet Season in Dark and Stormy. This is a beautiful, beautiful one, as you can see on my nails. I don't think you can see all of the shifts from this one angle, but it's a gorgeous shade, and I don't know if they have it available at this moment, but they bring these back because these are seasonal and Chalet season is now. Also beauties, for this video I'm going to use my dupe of the Shadow of Secrets from Colourpop. The video of this dupe is already up. I'll tag it for you all if you're curious. A lot of you ask me to do looks in comments of my dupe videos. I try to use my own dupes in these to buy or not to buy videos. So if you're looking for me to do eyeshadow looks with my own dupe palettes, you should check out my to buy or not to buys. And I tag the videos where I do looks usually in the description box of the video of the dupe. Okay, y'all, this first one I was kind of excited about. This is new Blend Bunny's revealed palette called Beauty Below, and I think by below it means under the sea, because they had said it's sort of a take on Lure. And obviously it has a lot of mermaidish vibes. It's releasing on the 21st. I don't have a price, but we all know Blend Bunny is very reasonably priced. I don't know if this is a magnetic palette. You all know with Blend Bunny going magnetic, I might end up breaking that no buy, y'all. So hopefully this isn't magnetic, only because I don't want to get lured, pun intended. We also have this one from Pastel Roses UK, the Sweet Harmony palette, which is kind of cute. I feel like everybody's kind of going either into the Valentine's Day mood or sort of spring, and this to me is more spring. It reminds me of some of the releases I already own from Gloss Gods, being all shimmery, and while the swatches are pretty, I'm pretty sure I can dupe this and I don't need it. I'm also not gonna say yes to an all shimmer palette. That's just not my thing anymore. We have this that I believe has already released from Play Makeup by Yolando. Beautiful palette, a little bit too large for my taste, but it's only $45. I mean, a palette this size I would only buy if it's magnetic at this point. This thing dropped from Shine by Estie. It's called Sparkletopia, and I've told you all beauties that Shine by Estie is a brand that has super unique things. So when I say I'm not looking for super generic things and I want to offer unique things, Shine by Estie is definitely a brand that makes it to that list. At the same time, Shine by Estie is a tiny bit pricier than I would like to spend, so I usually wait for them to go on sale. So, you know, I would like to see what this is, see some swatches, and who knows, some of these might go on my buy when I have the money to buy and when there is a sale list. I didn't make one of these videos last week because not a lot had released, but now we have a whole lot of stuff. Let's talk about this one, which is from Viseart. And honestly, this palette, did we need this? These 12 pans look just way too similar. Even if somebody needed it, maybe a 9 pan would have been enough. Y'all, this one was kind of exciting for me because Colourpop Cosmetics is a brand I've heard a whole lot about in terms of quality. And they released a whole lot of kind of cute things. Their Hello Lover Boy collection, which I'm guessing is a Valentine's Day collection, and love the names, would love to try these, and they will probably go on my when I have money, I'm gonna pick a few up list. These shades are a little pricey. They're $15, but honestly I feel like at this point $15 is kind of a cheap price for things. Who knows? Who knows? Except for that marble shade Be Mine, which I don't even think I would be interested in. That, everything else is $15. And the one that I thought is catching my attention is Infatuation. I don't think I have anything sort of sparkly that looks like that. But of course, I'm assuming these are going to be special shades. Maybe this isn't. Maybe this is just a normal shimmer. I have to see some swatches before I decide, but it looks great in photos. Now that we talked about my nails, let's talk about a few nail stuff. I keep seeing swatch photos of these from Holo Taco, and these are gorgeous for the spring. We all know pastel nail colors are great for the spring. And as much as I'm not the biggest fan of pastel eyeshadows because they don't show up on me, I love pastel nails. And Holo Taco is a brand I don't own anything from. So I could see myself get lured. Continuing on the nail front, we also have these Barrow Queen collection from Mooncat. There is a good 3 or 4 of these that I'm drooling over. But I'm going to try to control myself, exercising some self-control. I have enough nail polishes, and going back to my rule for my no-buy, I need to use the nail polishes that I own already before buying new ones. But the Stolen Kiss is so pretty. So is Castle of Cobwebs and Banquet of Breadcrumbs. Unearthly Cosmetics, y'all, is having 9 pans. Is there just one? There might be just one. Thinking of You, which is $28. So cute and very Valentine's-y. Of course, Valentine's Day has already passed, but hey, you can celebrate love any time of the year. It's a cute palette. Gotta give it to them. But I don't need. This one reminds me of, was it like Paradise Fallen or something from Ace Beauté? I have that palette, and seeing this just reminded me that I should use that palette more often. Great palette for the fall also. So is this one. Okay, let me get started on the look. And today I'm going to use Behind the Scenes from Lorac as base. Also, as I'm doing this, I need to tell you all that around Christmas time, I did shoot a few videos for you all. If you remember, I was in Australia, and unfortunately, because I was with family and also the internet speed was not very good for posting these videos, I still need to post. But you're gonna notice in those videos that I'm having Christmas nails, and there might be a Christmas tree in the background or something. But the content is not going to be Christmas related, so ignore that if you see those kinds of videos. I still would like to post them because I think the content might be interesting for you all, but just giving you all a heads up if that's what you see. I'm going to continue with my Colourpop brushes. These are brushes that I bought in Colourpop sets. Let's go with this beautiful one from Divina, and it looks a little bit too flyaway, so I'm just going to diffuse it on my hand. This is going in my crease. I'm gonna now go into this one also from Divina and blend this kind of on the outer edge. We have this Street Fighter 6 limited edition makeup collection from Game Beauty. I had not heard from Game Beauty in like over a year. And the full set is $236, beauties. The Prismatic makeup palette is $55. Not bad, not for me, and I also don't like the general packaging because it's difficult to store something like this, but they're trying to be different. I could give them that. I also like the fact that it's colorful. Doesn't have a lot of deep shades, which is something I like, but I still give it to them. It's different and colorful, but not for me, so I don't need to talk much. Oh, this one was very nice from Artitude Cosmetics, beauties. This is one of those that I kind of want to dupe. Do you all want to see a dupe of this? This is such a beautiful rosy Valentine's-y, I don't know, spring kind of a palette, ink and roses, and I love the aesthetics. I just love the whole love letter, old school kind of vibe here. And this is already available. Don't forget to use Beauty's someone's code. Use someone's code with, I think you should be able to use someone's code with all of these. So definitely do that if you're picking anything up. Although you don't need any of these, but just in case. Not picking up, but a beautiful palette. In fact, it's kind of has a lot of common shades with the one I already have, except for the greens. If you want to see me dupe, ask for it in the comments below. But a beautiful palette. I'm swiping away so that I don't do something I don't really want to do. And as we're talking about Artitude Cosmetics, they also have this 5-pan palette that's retailing for 12 British pounds. This kind of a thing I keep seeing photos of online. I think people usually buy them on Etsy. I don't think Artitude Cosmetics had these before, and I'm here for this. You all know I'm always here for some magnetic palette because I'm always running out of them, and something like this is luring me in because I would love to have palettes that I can see what's inside of. You know, a lot of times, well, with most palettes, when you close the lid, you don't know what's inside. So you're looking for things and you have to keep opening the lids to see what's in them. So something like this would be great, but now, as I'm saying, plastic, that's really not my thing. You all already know that. I try to be environmentally conscious and go with cardboard packaging, but hey, it's a different look. It's a different look, right? Plastic is also more difficult to store. It's not as durable in different weathers. It could fall and break a lot easier than cardboard. So there's a whole lot of other reasons. I don't know. Maybe I just talked myself out of it. Maybe I just did. Also, 12 British pounds. That's a lot. That's like $20. I also saw this from Gourmand Girls, beautiful packaging. I'm assuming this is the packaging and it's kind of luring me in. I don't know if I can call that a pun intended, you know, call of the sirens. We also talked about a whole lot of nail polishes. Let's talk about Lights Lacquers. I don't think I've talked about them in a while, which is Kathleen Light's nail polish brand. These released on February 13th and they're so gorgeous and beautiful and shimmery. This collection looks like a lot of toppers that would go great with different colors to get a different effect. And I kind of have gotten a lot into that recently with nail lacquers, so I could very much see myself pick something from this collection. Not now. Now is not the time, but you know, when they have a sale, or I want to try Lights Lacquer at some point. And as we're moving on, let me do the look. I'm going to go into this one, giving it more color out here. And then bringing it down. Bloom 2, which is this shade, would look really good with this look. But I kind of want to use Red Giant. I never get to use Red Giant. So let's do that, and I'm gonna use that across the inner half. It's one of my favorite iridescent multichromes that I don't get to use as often as I like. Red Giant is just amazing. It has such beautiful shifts. Such a Valentine's-y look. I know Valentine's passed, but hey, we can celebrate love any day of the year. Okay, this is the look, and I like that it's a little diffused. It's not super bold. Give me a minute to put some other things on. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I'm back with the completed look. Everything I used on my face is in the description below. Also, before the end, I'm going to show you a close-up of this eye look, so stay tuned for that. Let's now jump in with this one from DD Signature. This was not revealed last time. Well, wasn't revealed completely, and I've seen some swatches of this and it looks so pretty. Very Valentine's-y, although Valentine's has passed. And who are we kidding? If you have been around for the past, I don't know, year, you probably have a dupe of this. This time of the year, every year, it's the same kind of palette. Pinks and purples of different shades and whatever. You have this. If you don't have it, if you're the type of person like me who has singles, you probably have a dupe of this in your singles. So moving on. Okay. You know that I'm the type of person who is constantly telling you a 9 pan should not be, I don't know, $30, $40. Now Charlotte Tilbury is giving us 9 pans for $60. I mean, most companies give you a large palette for $60 these days. And Charlotte is giving you monochrome 9 pans for that. I'm curious, particularly the blue or the pink or even the green, although I probably can dupe all of these. I'm just curious of the quality and the fact that a brand like this actually thinks somebody's going to drop $60 for a 9 pan palette. I don't know what the world's coming to, but the reality is somebody's probably dropping that money. Otherwise, brand wouldn't sell us at these prices. Again, beauties, if you don't want prices to go up, you don't shop the high price. That's how it is. Because if you don't buy it, they would put it on a sale. Then you can buy it at a cheaper price. Also, as I said last time, they're like 5 years too late. Nobody's doing monotones anymore. Did I talk about this one from Notoriously Morbid? This palette is pretty and I wish this was magnetic. Some of these shades I would totally want to pull out and use in my duping, but at this point, instead of doing what I used to do, which is try to pull out a pan from non-magnetic palettes, there are enough magnetic palettes out there and there are enough pans produced with funky shades that I'm not going to buy such a beautiful palette to kind of ruin it by trying to struggle with pulling the pans out, you know? And now let's go to the last one that I wanted to talk about. This one from Odin's Eye in collaboration with Morgan Turner. Again, I love to see collabs. Congrats to Morgan. This collection launched on Valentine's Day and it has the palette and a few lip stains. And honestly, the palette's pretty, but I'm not picking up. I haven't had the best of luck with Odin's Eye quality in the past. It didn't work for me. Doesn't mean it's not going to work for you, although I'm going to continue telling you, you don't need any new makeup. But it's a beautiful palette, can't deny that. And congrats to Morgan. It's just not for me, so I'm not picking up. And I can dupe this. I can very, very easily dupe this. Again, you want to see a dupe, let me know. This color story is kind of different from a lot of the Valentine's Day color stories we've been seeing. And as always, with all Odin's Eye releases, the packaging is totally gorgeous. And beauties, with that we come to the end of this video. If you want to see me dupe any of these palettes, write in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give a thumbs up. Don't forget to write to me in the comments below what makeup you managed to talk yourself out of buying and instead decided to dupe this week. I love you all. Have an awesome week, and until next time, bye.